Hey YouTube, I'm here once again with the next triad type. We've got two left for our basic triads. The next one is going to be augmented triad. So augmented triad, we're going to go back to our major triad here, 1, 3, 5. Augmented, you just have to raise the fifth by one fret or one semitone. So it's going to be 1, 3, sharp 5. So a little bit different than the other ones where we are constantly lowering them. So I'm going to go right into kind of the exercise and just showing you the general shapes. But once you're at this point, you'll start to be able to figure out these new shapes pretty quickly because you'll be familiar with major, minor, diminished. Augmented is just one note different from major. So hopefully you've been doing major for quite a while at this point. All right, so we got C major. Turn the fifth, which is our lowest note, into a sharp fifth. And we have that. We have C major up here, turn that into a sharp fifth here. And finally, we have C in first inversion, turn the fifth, which is the middle, to a sharp fifth. Okay, so you might have noticed something kind of funny about augmented triads on the guitar. They're all the same shape. It's kind of cool how that works. The distance between each note is a major third in an augmented triad. So if 1 to 3, that's a major third, and 3 to sharp 5 is also a major third. So you're just playing two major thirds, and major thirds are the same wherever you are on your frets. So it's always just going to be this like 3, 2, 1 shape, at least for this string group. So pretty easy. Next string group is the exact same. And so again, just the same shape. This string group, major third, looks a little bit different between string 2 and 3. It's just like on the same fret. So instead of a 3, 2, 1 shape, it's going to be a 2, 1, 1 shape. So it's going to look like this. And finally, we have a 2, 2, 1 shape. Because again, 2 and 3 are a little bit different here with the major thirds. So it's pretty easy to go mindless in this one because the shapes are all the same. So I encourage you to try to stay very aware of where you are, what inversion you're in, what notes are where. So in this case, like I have the fifth on the bass, C is in the middle. In this case, I have the root in the bass. In this case, I have the third in the bass, and my root, third in the bass, and root is on top. So you want to be aware of this still. You don't just want to mindlessly kind of do that, because you're not really going to learn much doing that. Okay, so we just went through that exercise. Pretty easy as far as like technicality. Whoops. Again, you got to be aware of where you are. I was trying to talk and do it at the same time. Made a mistake. There we go. Okay. And you can do the same thing with the kind of one position up the top one, like exercise number 2, I should just say at this point. Hopefully you know what that means. Just like that. The other kind of funny thing about augmented triads is that augmented, like this is C augmented, but like we said, it's a major third, major third, major, it's just major thirds between the notes. So this can also be considered an A flat or G sharp augmented, and also an E augmented. So right there, because each triad is 3 different ones, like each of these can be considered the root, because if I do E augmented from here, it's the same as A flat augmented and C augmented. Right? So one triad is 3 different keys, which is super cool. And it also means that you have to do less work. So 12 divided by 3, you only have 4 different triad shapes to memorize, because you get kind of C, E, and A flat, F, D flat, and A, F sharp, D, B flat, G, E flat, and B. And then you're back to where we started in this next inversion. So that's kind of neat. So have fun with those ones. Those ones are just super quick. You can probably knock them out of the park right away. A little bit of practice once you just figure out those shapes and get your fingers used to them. And then we'll move on to our final basic triad shape, which often is left out. I'm not sure why. It was left out for me when I first learned it, but it's called sus, or suspended. Sus2 or sus4, however you want to think about it. but we'll be doing that in the next video. So we'll see you there for the final basic triad shape.